Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Creepy 13, hosted by Wonder Dreamer 555 here on YouTube. If you would like to participate, we have one more month, which is next month, December. I do think that she's going to continue it for next year, but I don't want to speak out of turn. She may not. She may be like, I'm tired. But it is a hop in, hop, as it stands right now, hop in, hop out collaboration. You hop in when you want to, hop out when you don't have time to do projects. So I did a haul video. You'll be seeing that video probably after you see this one because today is the 13th. It's due today, and here we are. Anyway, I did a haul from Colorado Craft Company. Those stamps are very pretty, but they are also, a little bit on the give me your money kind of side. So we did three. I want to use her because I feel like I want to do green and purple pantyhose and have her. She's talking to Horatio. Horatio. Is it Horatio? Yeah, Horatio. I knew thee last. I don't remember. I did Shakespeare in high school, but that was it. If the shoe fits, buy the matching hat and broom, which we could, you know what? We're going to do some background stamping. Just be ready. We're going to make this a background we're going to put on top of. So let's get started, shall we? All right, so we got Morning Mist, and this doesn't smell like a photopolymer stamp. I know I probably shouldn't be sniffing stamps, but it doesn't smell like a photopolymer stamp. So I'm gonna stamp it out with the VersaFine first. Oh yes, photopolymer. You see, that's how I always know that it's a photopolymer stamp because it sticks to the ink. Stamps are really nice. Now some people will tell you to the best way to prime your photopolymer stamps. I'm not some people because I struggled, I should say, with it up until recently, and what I have chosen to do is just use this as the quote unquote prime it, and then I use the other stuff that I really want to use. So I think I have an orange here, or orange. Yeah, can carved pumpkin. So let's see if this is gonna work. Hopefully we won't put any water on it, but we got this one and this. So let's see if this works. I mean, who really wants to color a bunch of little hats? I mean, I don't. Just so you know. That looks good. I don't know why this camera is focusing crazy, but let's go with the purple. I hope that y'all have been doing well. I know that I haven't been live streaming. We're going to get back into that. Just be prepared. One of the people I know, they were like, I haven't seen you make any content recently. I said, well, be careful what you ask for because eventually when I start doing it, you're going to be like, when you gonna stop making content? They was like, no. I was like, okay, we're gonna see. But anyway, we're doing 100 days of color inspiration, which I hope that you're enjoying. I have been enjoying it. I feel like this should be second generation, not first, but that's okay. All right. We got orange over here. Now I do feel like if these were solid inks, you know, permanent inks and not water inks, it would probably have come out a little bit stronger. But this purple is gonna do great. Whenever I see a witch's hat, I don't know about you, but I always think of the sorting hat. I probably shouldn't. Like everything isn't Harry Potter, ma'am. But then sometimes things are, right? We the queen over here, the queen of background creations with stamps. But I just thought it would be cute. So let's see. And maybe that little piece. right there. I really probably shouldn't have bought those stamps, but I wanted. I was like, you know what? That could be your Christmas present to yourself. And then I was like, really? Is that the lie we telling ourselves now? Yeah, I was like, come on now. Because normally for Christmas I end up buying myself stuff from my family because they always try this. What do you get the person that has everything? More craft stuff, some paper, a gift. I was opposed to gift cards from the big roommate when we were younger, because he's a horrible gift giver. Ever since I've known this man, he's been a horrible gift giver. Like really, when I tell you horrible, I mean horrible. Uh, Kind of frustrating to be open about it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and now we will not be using this color to color with. I want to use this other ink because it's crisper. The high intense black ink, but I wanted to prime it first. Prime the stamp, I should say. See, this is how you know it's photopolymer. She didn't stamp out bad though for the first time. But now what we're gonna do, I should have made a mask and had her standing around that, and I could have just put a bunch of those hats, but no. Maybe one more. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is just put this down first, and then apply this ink right on top of it. This is such a pretty ink. It works on some stamps a lot better than other stamps, so I'm hoping that it will do the job on this one. You ready? I'm not. Let's do it. Yay! Let's color. All right, so we got the colors out, and let's just do it. I forgot one color. I was looking for like a straw color. Maybe light orange would work. Let's see. Nope. Right. So I'm gonna just color it a little bit out of sync, I guess you could say. Sometimes I always wonder about the coloring. I watch professionals color, and it's always like, wow. And then I'm like, okay. And I look back at the video, I'm like, you can't see anything. My hand is covering it because you know I'm a lefty. I think I'm okay with that. That I'm a lefty, not the hand covering situation. But it's gonna have to do. All right, so we're gonna start at the top. I have some striped socks like this. So we're gonna go green, space, orange. Excuse me, green, space, green, orange. So four, right? One, two, three, four. Orange, green. space green, and then orange will be here. Green space green. I think that's what we're going for. Let's see. Have y'all been going to the Dollar Tree lately? I have. Probably a bit too much. I want to go there today. I don't have to go, but I want to go there today. So we'll see. Go ahead and put her. Yeah, I know. We probably could have colored her shoes black, but no. I don't know what's going on with this side. Apparently, I like green, right? Apparently. Is it apparent? Apparently. Very, very apparent. I don't know who I watched, but I watched somebody do some masking and it was so inspiring. I was like, oh, I really want to do that. I was in a car, so I really couldn't like pay attention. And some people color and create and they don't talk, so I couldn't even remember who the creator was. A lot of people do masking, so it's not like it was just this one person that I saw do masking, right? Let's see. I'm gonna do her hair real quick. Is this the color? Yeah, I think this is the color. We said it's gonna do her hair. Now I'll tell you, I saw Hocus Pocus once, the first time, a long time ago, probably on TV. So it could have cut out some of the important stuff. I did not rewatch it this year. Um, and nor did I watch the new one that came out. I think it was this year or last year. I'm not really into certain things like reboots, remakes, re anything. That's normally not my thing, and I really don't care for a refurbished movie. You're like, what's a refurbished movie? Say you have a movie called The Alphabet Song, right? And so it's very popular and it's great. And then they say, you know what? We're gonna remake the Alphabet Song with different people. We're gonna change the skin tones. We're gonna do all this and put it in the movie. We're gonna make it a movie. I feel like that's a waste. Why don't you just? So I feel like maybe the people that are remaking movies, yes, some movies could stand a reboot or remake or whatever. And some just leave them alone. Like Beetlejuice is coming out, right? Part two. Um, it's gonna be very interesting in my opinion. Oh, it's supposed to be space, and I don't know why I thought this was gonna be orange. That's okay. I wanted these to be orange, but I messed that up. This looks better. Yeah. Even after I have not seen all the Spider-Man movies. I don't plan on seeing all the Spider-Man movies because it's a whole bunch, right? Like each one of the Spider-Man movies, I think I could be wrong, have two, three of them. I watched the first one with Tobey Maguire. I was gonna say Jerry Maguire. That's a whole different movie with Tobey Maguire, and I was okay with that. And then I skipped. I didn't even know it was another Spider-Man until Spider-Man 3 came out. Because I'm not into superheroes, so I can just go ahead and say that right now. Superheroes do not If you said what's your favorite superhero movie, I would be like Superman with Christopher Reeves. I don't know. I just don't think that I'm the wrong person to ask superhero. Like if you would say if Batman and Captain America got in a fight, who would win? I'd be like, I don't know. I'd be like, who you think gonna win? That's who I'm going with. A lot of people do that. Spider Man or whoever. Iron Man could kick your butt. All they gotta do, yeah, you're right. They probably could beat up the other person. I'm not in that. That's not my thing. This witch got money, y'all. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's okay. All right, I want to color the skull brown. Because from my understanding, they're not pure white, but this could have been a little bit lighter. Let's see if I can't pull some color out. Just a little bit. Mm-mm. That ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, that didn't do much. All right, let's go ahead and color her skin and be done. Cut this out. Let's go ahead and cut her out. All right, so we're going to be using this card base to place our pieces on. Thought it would be really fitting. Of course, a prefabricated card. And now we're going to put this orange on top of it. We got to cut it down just a little bit because we want everything to be shown. And then I cut this down to 4 1/8 by 5 1/4, but we're gonna cut it down some more. And then we already fussy cut our young little witch out. And now, so what we're gonna do is cut her out. Fussy cut, finish fussy. Well, I fussy cut, but we're gonna fussy cut this last little piece of her shoe out. Cut these down and come back and assemble. All right, so here we go. I did a little bit of inking, not much. It looks kind of trashy, tacky, but you can't really tell when you cover it up like this. Then we got this like that. And then we put the witch on. So go ahead and glue this down on here. I'm thinking, how are we going to get the witch on, since she's fussy cut out? But I also was thinking that I wanted to stamp her image on here, but now I don't want to do that. So we got this going on right here, just like that. You can barely see it, which I kind of feel like is a little waste of the decorations on the card because you can't see it that well, but it's on the back, I guess. And that's going to have to do for us because we're not cutting it down anymore. We're not going to cut it down anymore. But see, with her, if we were to stamp this image, I guess I could stamp the image. Let's go ahead and stamp the image first. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. We got this. We got it, y'all. You nervous? Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I mean, you can be nervous if you want to, but don't be nervous. Like don't be nervous. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see. All for the daggone ground to look good. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. The ground looks great. Her arm, on the other hand, not so good. But look right here. This is what we were going for. We got it. Let's go ahead and glue this image down before I decide to do something else, like try to color up something or something. I don't know. I don't know My decisions sometimes. I hope y'all are doing great. I just checked to see where we were with a few things, and it's time to get coloring. That's all I'm gonna say. It's time to get coloring. I moved that image because it fell earlier, and you know how I always say it's gonna be a good session of creativity when and if I get ink on me. We've come too far to restart. It's no longer just paper, y'all. You can say what you want to say about your creations, but it's no longer just paper. It's no longer just paper. And I turned it over so we don't smudge that ink by burnishing it down. So now we're just going to put her along the edge like that. See how that looks, darling? Yes, it looks great. Now I wish my art glitter glue was actually working properly, because this would be a good job for old Artie over here, but it's not. Now normally I would tell you I will put this on the image, but I know exactly how I want it to be stamped, so I'm putting it on the, I mean glued down, so I'm putting it on the stamped image versus this on there. And I'm trying not to put too much in certain spots. And now I'm going to, I saw a little bit more trimming. This is probably why if you had a die cut, you could die cut it out. And do I want to load up the scanning cut for one image? No, not at all. But would I have if I really was trying to make it look a certain kind of way? No, not at all. We're keeping it just like it is. But I am going to trim off a few little pieces. Alrighty. Now I got a little bit happy. Right here's a spot and right there's a spot. So I'm just going to turn it over. Apply a little bit of pressure. And essentially this card is done. Stick a fork in it. See, and those spots just come off. It's kind of seamless. And now we got If You Got It. Let's go ahead and just cut this close to its edge. I really am going to look into that tag thingy. All right. Okay. So now we're going to glue this on here. I know it's too big. I know. I know. I know. I know. I've been looking at my YouTube algorithm analytics stuff because, I'm trying to go for. Well, tell me, do y'all have ads when you click on my videos? That's what I really need to know. Because I don't get paid for it. And if you're going to get ads, I need to get paid for it, right? Even though it's not a bunch of money. I still need that quarter or dime or nickel or however much it is. So if you got it, If you got it, Haunted. I'm gonna put Haunted right in the center. And we'll call our card done for the day. Yay! This was so fun making. Okay, get this VersaFine going over here. My son forgot something for school at home, so now I'm not sure how you all did it when you were kids, and if you have kids or grandkids. How I like to do it is get all my junk ready the night before. Whatever I got going on. If I'm planning a road trip or something, I want to get all my stuff ready the night before. Right? Even if I'm packing at the butt crack of dawn the night before, I'm still getting it done. And then I can sleep for a couple of hours. Like if I'm traveling, I usually do that to go to sleep on a plane because I don't like flying. So we're going to put Haunted right here. There we go. All right, y'all. So we use this fabulous witch, and we created this. If you got it, flaunt it. I mean, haunted card. And we made a little background, and then we just touch this right here. So I need to erase that, but I can do that later. Anyway, click on the description box, click on the hashtag, and see what everyone else that decided to hop in this month has hopped in and created. I want to say thank you for watching, and until next time, stay creepy.